Welcome back, 2023 NXL Windy City Major. And I'm Matty Marshall alongside Callie Rudolph from Los Angeles. Infamous just got a win in their first match against the Bears, and also paintball legend Rich Telford. Here in the second set, AC Diesel going to be taking on the Latin Saints and Aftermath and Legion. So Callie, we'll start with you. Diesel Saints, obviously heavily favored here. Diesel against the 20th ranked team. Do you think the Saints have a chance in this match?
Of course, they got a 3-ball gun, so it's sort of easy, but they got to play tight and not having J-Rap helps.
So it looks like both teams in the snake here off the break, and the Saints going to be losing a body from that wedge. So it's a 4-on-5 situation. They got a little penetration on the D side as well, too. Maybe just 3 bodies left alive. Definitely D2, Snake 2, and back center for the Saints here. Starting from the blue side, as Diesel still doubling up that back center and able to get out wide here. Snake side, that Landry Logistics bunker going to be so crucial here this weekend. And crawling up into Snake 2. So, yeah, Diesel looking pretty good here in point number 1.
Yeah, Mark Johnson now releasing from the back center to get into that wing on Snake side, supporting Snake guy. Looks like Mouse now up to the 50 Snakes for Diesel. He's got one in the corner behind him, Mark Johnson inside of him. 5-on-3 advantage.
Ooh, nice little move here from
out.
Alex Goldman, best in the business on the Snake side for the past decade or so, and makes a nice move to clear him out. That's pretty crucial here. You have a high body situation. You have the thorn in your side in front of you that pretty much blows open this whole Snake side. There's 2 bodies left alive here in the back center and in D2 currently for the Saints, and this is not a good position to be in right now.
Yeah, but I also feel like Diesel's not really pressing the advantage.
Maybe they don't have a count?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would expect them to know that it's a 4-on-2, know that there's only one guy in the D and one guy in the back center and nobody Snake side, but they're playing like Snake side's still hot. Got to work on that guy in that logistics scan, counting those bodies when they're coming off. Yeah, they're communicating back and forth. They're trying to figure out where the bodies are because they don't want to make any mistakes, obviously. But a few of those guys are definitely not feeling any pressure and can kind of take a little bit risky in the first point. There goes the fill from the corner into the Snake for Diesel. That'll be the move that probably closes this point out. Goes all the way from their side of the field into the Latin Saints side of the field. He should have a cross shot on the Dorito and a good shot on the back center as well.
I don't think Mark knows that that's his teammate.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah,
good shot, Mark.
Oh, no.
Good job, Mark.
And our first team kill of the tournament.
Jesse Stevens. Be super happy about that.
Welcome to the team, Jesse.
Jesse, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, Jesse Stevens coming over from X Factor, new player for Diesel.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, when you're
I
in
can
that,
hear you now.
yeah, when you're in that big wedge on the Snake side where
Yep.
Mark was,
Yep.
you're so focused on the Snake that you don't always see the corner guy
100%.
feel like that.
Yep. You move your gap up so far that
Yeah.
you don't see anything back. The guys who can hold that gap and then occasionally come up over the top and kind of engage a little bit and
Yep.
stay alive are those guys who played it the best.
Just one player left alive right now for the Saints. Back bunker. Here's Mark Johnson.
See if Mark gets another kill here.
Woo.
Yeah, they're he's going to try to launch and runs right into a gun. So a little sloppy here for AC Diesel in this
Down to
first
21.
one, but it doesn't matter. Still some bodies left alive, and going to put that point up on the board here. Clint Johnson going to hit the buzzer. Checked out by the ref. Look for the thumbs up, which means that he's clean. Referee is checking, make sure there's no hidden hits. Looks like the point's going to be good to go. So yeah, I got Callie Rudolph up here from Infamous, taking a win from the Bears. In the very beginning, Callie, 2 unanswered for the Bears, and you guys do traditionally get off to some slow starts occasionally, but good for you guys. It was just a slow start of just a couple points instead of a game or two, because, man, you guys went on a run, and it was a full court press from you guys. Everyone looked really good.
Yeah, it was, it sucks having those slow starts, but, credit to the Bears. They played some great paintball. We also made some mental mistakes that you can't make. And penalties don't help.
Yeah.
So penalties will kill you on this field. You lose a whole side, it's going to be really rough. So, yeah, we were able to bring it back. It was a close game. Happy to have the win, but we definitely need to tighten up.
Well, it was one of those games that when it was happening, Rich and I were like, this is kind of best case scenario for Infamous. I mean, they get the win, but they also have some stuff to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But they also, you guys had that big run where you went, I think, 4 points in a row. Jumping into point number 1 here with Aftermath and Legion. Legion from the blue side, Aftermath from the red side.
Oh, yeah.
34, 4 for Aftermath alive, 3 for the Russians. The Red Legion left alive. Red Legion does get into the Snake first, Matt.
Yeah, crucial, man. This is Callie talked to me about the power of the snake. I mean, everyone's been talking about how this is a snake strong side field.
Well, just like you guys see here, Russian Legion has the disadvantage with the bodies, but you can win the game by just crawling down the field. Right there.
Malloy
He
gets
ties
killed
it back
cross
up
field.
and he traps them in the back center, and that's a terrible spot to be doubled up right now.
Horrible. You got to get out of the pocket.
Yeah, Aftermath very inconsistent
I don't
this
think
year.
Aftermath knows they're in the snake at all. Nope. And he does not.
Yeah, Aftermath started out with a 13th place. Then they took a 6th, but then an 18th at the last event. So we just don't know what Aftermath we're going to see here. As Burtnikov trying to finish things off from this snake side.
Aftermath down to just one body left alive after Britnikov gets 2 kills.
It's very hard to stop the snake guy without being in the snake,
Snake
or
or
the
snake
corner.
corner, yeah.
I mean, even the corner, it's good,
Tough,
but he
yeah.
can still come down.
So nice solid first point here from Legion. As talking about disappointing Aftermath, been hit or miss this year, but with that 6th place, Legion, different story for them. It's been mostly miss for them, sitting at 17th overall, and with 4 of the best players in the world, at least 3 of them on that team.
Right.
It's just been a bit puzzling why
is.
I haven't been able to get it together in
Yeah.
2023.
And when you look at the draw, right, you're like, okay, we have these teams, and you're like, man, Russian Legion are
It's
down
your
here.
5th
It's
tier.
Like, that's not it. It's very weird to see for sure.
Same with Diesel, right? When Diesel's in
Yeah.
that 3rd spot, someone's getting screwed.
So it's just that kind of makes this potentially the bracket of death. If you have Legion down in the 5th tier and they play like they can, well, then that is, that's just going to make it difficult.
Latin Saints coming out to play on the red side of the field. Diesel's going to be coming out on the blue side of the field. Diesel up by 1 point here. Latin Saints continuing to struggle to try to get their program going in the right direction. They're putting out a lot of hard work, spend a lot of time and a lot of money, so hopefully eventually they get it, but it's a tough thing to do. Diesel losing their first attack for Snake Eye. I believe that's BJ.
And on the D side as well, too. So 2 bodies coming off early here for AC Diesel. It is BJ Henningberg taking the walk from the snake side. Heard good things about BJ in practice, though. Apparently he was killing it. It's good to have multiple bodies. You guys have a bunch of bodies playing the snake right now.
Yeah, this is a great snake for aggressive snake guys. Oh,
Bad death.
can't do that.
Bad death. Up by 2 bodies, throw a body way out of the snake is critical error. And then they don't take the snake corner while that guy's in the snake. They wait until afterwards. They get shot going out there. Another little mistake there from the Latin Saints.
Yeah, and the Saints had the body advantage off the break.
Yeah, Diesel should have
So-
lost this point, but they're going to win this point. Not because they played well, but because the Saints made a lot of mistakes.
Oh,
Diesel still with Snake Corner, Juice Box, Dorito 1, now Snake. Mouse going from the Snake corner into the Snake. Saints have no ideas there.
Mouse will go all the
Even
way down
better,
here and win this
no one's
game.
looking at the Snake for the Saints.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a different look. Everybody might want to take a look at this and decide if they want to play it this way.
When you have a snake dominant field and you're playing against Alex Goldman, you have to keep ahead at least a body looking snake way, or this is what happens. He's going to go down to shoot 1. He's going to shoot 2. He's going to get a free 3rd kill across the field because no one was looking this way.
It's a little. We practiced Mouse yesterday, and I noticed that every time he was playing, he would give our guys an extra like 15 or 20. So he can just shoot people once or twice. That's great. That's great to see here in the
You
match.
have it on film.
Yeah, I thought his finger was stuck on the trigger yesterday, but apparently the gun works just fine. It was his choice to shoot our guys over and over again into the ground. Thank you, Mouse.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what you guys are calling this lay down big car wash thing on the snake side.
The
but-
wedge?
Yeah, the wedge. So even with him looking this way, he can't stop around the corner.
No.
Which is exactly what Mouse did.
Yeah.
So let's check in with the return of our 3rd member of our broadcast team, Lauren Kelly. What do you got for us here, Lauren?
Thanks, Maddie. Yeah, AC Diesel has managed to get the first 2 points from Latin Saints, but they're dropping the ball on the fundamentals a little bit. Certainly not perfect points for them yet. They said in that first point, Jesse Stevens was unclear about the game plan. He knew that the Saints didn't have anyone in the snake. However, communication broke down and he couldn't get that to Johnson, so they're trying to tighten things up here.
Well, then, yeah, and then Mark just shot him in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, kill's a kill. Mark got 2 kills that game.
You were
One
calling that, Kelly. You're like, I don't think he knows
I
that
don't think he knows.
that's his guy.
He's got that I don't know look.
But the way he's looking down the wire, you kind of knew right away.
So body coming off early here for Legion. That's
Lloyd.
a chance for the Saints. Saints 5-on-4 right now. And making it
4-on-4.
into the snake. Yeah, both teams. Well, it was
Russian
5-on-4 for a second.
Yeah, and Russian Legion go all the way to this center 50. The
Yeah,
Goose
Red Legion
Island
likes
bunker.
that center 50. Sergey's up in that center 50 for Red Legion. They've also got Snake 1. The back Rio Tower fills back-to-back center. missing their fourth guy.
Yeah, Aftermath getting out wide here.
Yeah, Aftermath having Snake and Snake corner. Red Legion now getting to the Snake corner. That's going to really help his player. Oh, unfortunately, they lose their attacker.
Legion with,
yeah,
Legion with the body at that 50-yard line on the D side, which, if, you know, watch that first game with Infamous, making a lot of people pay from that position. So the D side, you can get stuff done from there, especially because so much attention is being put here towards the Snake side.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
if the Snake corner now for Red Legion is eliminated, this game is over. That guy's on island. He's got to stay alive because he's got 2 Aftermath players in front of him in the Snake, 1 in the wing.
I think the Snake player has a free kill in the middle.
Yeah, once he gets up there. And what Red Legion doesn't seem to understand is that the Snake, now he knows the Snake is hot.
He knows now.
He doesn't know where he is,
Trying to
though.
figure out where he is. It's oh boy.
Oh, nice tactical retreat from
Gets him.
Karslev, but I think Karslev did not get. Yeah, if he had gone to D3, D4, I don't know. Still kind of tough position. I think this
Sergey's
is.
trying to find where that Snake. Oh, and Snake guy finds Sergey.
And that's
Red
it.
Legion with 0. Aftermath with 4. Good point there for Aftermath.
Yeah, Aftermath looking pretty good here to try to tie this one up. They have a lot of talent. I know they've been working really hard. It helps if your owner has a paintball field that you can play at whenever you want. And they have a lot of young emerging talent on this team. It's just been a little hit or miss, but that's to be expected when you're on a rebuild
100%.
and you're picking up some untested guys. A few of these guys have seen the pro field with other teams, but not many of them. So, that 6th place that they had at the second event was very impressive. 3rd, not so much, but this is the first game here of event number 4, and there is, again, a lot of talent on this team, and I really like how their coaching squad is handling this emerging talent.
There's a lot blinded out on this field, so it is hard to see some of the bodies walking off, but when they have to walk down your side of the field, you should be able to pick up.
Thank you. Thank you, Kelly, for not making me always the bad guy. Because I wanted to say that, but
I'm
if
a
I said that,
stickler.
Matt would
Stickler
have
for
thrown
that
me off the
stuff.
booth. You know how he gets.
You're the salty one. What are you talking about? Callie
A lot of
knows.
salt up here, guys.
Callie.
A lot of salt up here.
Are you talking about my
Plenty-
beard right now? Is
plenty
that what
of
you're
salt
talking
up here.
about? Yeah, you're right. It's getting very salty.
Even some pepper.
My beard's starting to look like Rich's soul. Sorry, Rich. I had to get a jab in early.
Hey, at least it's not black, like a black soul. At least my soul's white, like light's coming. You just complimented me, bro.
Yeah, so that was a solid point there for Aftermath. I like the comp. Grayson, solid in the back here on the Snake side. I think that was Morris in the Snake. He looked pretty good. Trying to find those inside bodies. It's tough, though, like you said. I mean, once you get up into that position, hopefully you know where those guys are, but you're not. You always have to kind of identify as quickly as you possibly can to try to get those free kills.
Yeah, and definitely look towards the guys walking off the field.
Yeah, definitely. You have Jesse and Mouse.
That's a good combination right there. Jesse's going to go forward first, kill the guy, and then Mouse will come in and clean up later. Jesse right to the corner. You notice all the Diesel guys are using those new Halo loaders.
5-on-5.
Mark Johnson moving up out of that back center, and looks like Saints are also going to filter out of that doubled up back center as well, too. Yeah, 5-on-5 break here.
Mark Johnson playing that wing, communicating well out of there. So Diesel with 3 in the back Snake corner, juice box back center, and then 1 player in both of the wings, and both of the wings are looking Snake side. So definitely looking very defensively here for Diesel, looking to stop the Snake, hoping the Saints will just push into their guns and they can get an easy point here.
Ooh, Mark
Oh,
losing a
Johnson taking the
gunfight.
walk, blaming it on somebody else.
I don't think he knew the Snake was hot.
Yeah.
Well, he does now.
He does now. He does now.
So that does soften up the line here slightly for the Saints.
Yeah, if they can keep the Diesel out of the Snake, right, it's going to give the Saints a big advantage to try to win this first point.
I will say, and Rich was at our practice, you can be down a lot of points and still have plenty of time to come back. So
100%, you can have some fast points out here for sure.
Well, Saints lose a body out of the Snake.
Yeah, 5-on-4.
Yeah,
Or,
it's a
sorry,
4-on-3.
4-on-3.
Yeah, 4-on-3 in favor of the Saints. There's another body coming off for AC from the D side.
Yeah, Diesel's in the 1, 2, and the 3. That's the Snake corner, the juice box, the back center. The Saints are in the juice box, back center, the little Dorito in the center of the field, and the wing. They
don't-
think that there's someone in
yeah.
the Snake from Diesel, but there's not.
Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah, but once the Saints, I think, figure out that there's no one on the D side of the field and no one in the Snake, they let somebody fill out to the D side there. That hurts.
No one's stopping the Doritos now, so the Saints could go all the way down,
Yeah,
all the way to the 50.
yeah, should go
Wrap
or to their
around.
Dorito even, right?
Yeah, the tower is not feeling much pressure, so he's thinking about moving. He just
Mouse
made the
is
nice
great
fill
move.
out, and then now Mouse not feeling much pressure, and he's just going to hit the deck crawl all the way.
You know what Mouse is going to do when he gets in the Snake. He's
Yeah.
going to go all the way down, and create
Oh,
as much
boy.
havoc
He
as
did
can.
touch the bunker right there, though.
Yeah,
but the Saints player didn't
missed
pick.
it.
Yeah, Saints player didn't pick up on it. He's going to check off another free kill here for Mouse.
Wow,
Round.
2 balls. 1 ball.
There's another 3-pack here for Mouse.
They
Wow.
still have the 50 Dorito.
We're going to get a 4th. This is on the list for move of the prelims, courtesy of Pate Smith Law.
Yeah.
For a 4-pack here for Mouse to close.
That's it.
Got to put a gun on the snake side, guys.
Great point for Mouse.
Let that be another statement to everyone watching here. Yeah, so it looks like as we see Mouse get checked out by the ref, see if he's clean. Let's check in again with Lauren.
Thanks. Aftermath knows this is going to be a tough grind against Moscow Red Legion. They said that they're trying to use everything they can to their advantage, including looking for shadows on the snake side. Those Russians can be sneaky, so they're trying to identify those shadows so they can pick the bodies out of the snake side as quickly as possible.
The old shadow trick.
Sneaky Russians.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, just as a paintball fan, it would be nice if this was going to be a good game for Legion because it has been nothing but underperformance for them this year. They know that.
Right.
It's just been hard for them to get their group to practice together, but maybe a different story here. You know, each event is a new chance to step up and get back to that top tier here for Legion, but they have to get through Aftermath first. It's deadlocked here at 1-1. Just getting things kicked off.
The last point they shot Malloy on the break, that definitely helps.
That's
Yeah.
huge.
Malloy, a former Golden Gun Award winner, meaning you were the best player in the league out of 200 players. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Pretty good.
So that time he,
Both teams. Sorry.
yeah, I was going to say that time Malloy dove out to his bunker
Yeah,
to
he
make
did
sure
shoot
he
his
was
gun.
alive.
Yeah, he was definitely prioritizing staying alive. Last game, he tried to get his gun up on the break.
Yeah,
5 on 5 for both teams.
And Malloy's going to get out to that back bunker here as Legion's on the blue side.
Yep.
Aftermath in the red and black on the red side.
Both teams with the guy in the snake. Aftermath going forward. Red Legion crossing it up, looking to play a little more defensive. Now gets down the line. Red Legion using that center brick with Sergey to shut down the D side. It's a good spot to do that. As they do that, they get to the 50 Dorito. There's the big brick over there. He's going to look cross and try to shoot the back of the wing or the snake player out.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good shot. That hit him.
Did Morris get shot?
Looks
Looked like he
it.
did, yeah.
Well,
Maybe he didn't get shot good enough.
Or just sprayed off the bunker. I saw the spray come off. I saw it look, and it looked like a little flinchy, but
well, as we were looking at that, Aftermath did lose their body
Right.
from the wedge.
Karslev has both those shots from the 50 Dorito.
Yeah, so Kirill's going to move up there and push into D4 to try to help out Pasha Karslev over there, who's still ripping a lane over at Morris. We thought Morris might have got shot, but apparently he's good to go because he's still in there alive.
definitely took some heat. His gun sounds bad. Morris, get your
Sounds like he's almost
tuned
had air or
up.
something.
Yeah, get your gun tuned up. No bueno.
That's not what they're supposed to sound like.
Definitely not. I would agree.
It's typically not the sound signature from that specific gun.
Yeah, Sergey releases from the juice box in the center to the wing on the snake side, looking D side to protect this guy. Oh, Aftermath loses their attacker on the D side, Matty. 3 on 5 advantage now for the Red Legion.
Yes, I think it's Castro taking the walk. So, but Legion loses Kirill. I don't really see Kirill die in that spot often. But Karslev on the other onto Aftermath's side. Oh no, not quite yet. Still posted up at
Yeah.
that 50.
Yeah, 4 on 3 advantage here for the Red Legion. They've got the 50 Dorito, Snake 1, Snake Corner, and the Snake Wing.
Aftermath can shoot that 50 Dorito.
That would
Have
be
a
huge.
great chance to turn the field.
Well, so now Karslev has committed to Aftermath's side. He's in there D3 here currently, outside wide.
Yeah, which is
Sergey's
going
going to kill the snake
Yeah.
here.
Sergey's looking for it, right? He's been
Yeah.
popping the top. He's trying to figure out, does he want to commit? He's still decided, okay, now he's going to commit. He's going to go highway, and he's going to drop the hammer on Morris and stay alive. Dives in. Not see if he caught any heat on that. And then Karslev launches. So nice little staggered 1-2 combo of Sergey Sonaiskov and Karslev to finish off this point. That's some good teamwork right there. And that's kind of what they've been missing. You know, they've
Right.
been grinding their gears on their offense and on those closes, sacrificing points inadvertently. But that one looked pretty crisp.
Yeah.
Yep. Point's going to be good here. So a little 1-point lead with 8:20 to go. Legion up by 1 on Aftermath. And we're in the pits here with Legion. Always very stoic when we cut to the pits for Legion, regardless whether they're up points or down points.
Got BJ, Nico, Iceman, Spica. So a different line for AC. Obviously Mouse.
I was going to say, You know he's going to be out there.
Well, Mouse has been taking a broadsword to the Saints from the snake side. I think he has at least 7. He has 7 confirmed kills for sure. So let's see if the Saints are going to put a gun here towards the snake side or if they're just going to continue to ignore the best snake player in the league.
Right.
And Saints going to be losing a body here, but end up getting a kill. So 4-on-4 situation now, 3-on-4 in favor of AC. So doubling up that back center paid off here for AC Diesel.
And they are bottled up tight.
Yeah. And here we go again. Mouse with no one in the snake corner and no one in the snake releases, goes all the way down. Saints have no idea he's there.
This is BJ.
Oh, BJ, sorry.
Yeah, Mouse actually played the back center
Okay.
at that point.
Apologize. BJ gets his first kill.
Oh.
They give him another one.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints just have a 0 answer on this snake side. I was going to start to feel bad, actually, for BJ because the Saints were losing their gunfight so quickly. I didn't know if there was going to be anyone left for him to shoot in there.
Yeah. Crawled
Looks
all the
like
way down here.
You made me do all
Shot
this work.
everybody. Yeah.
For nothing?
You said the snake was clear. I ran out. Those are supposed to be my kills, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a couple of those in practice yesterday where Jerry Caro or one of the George McLean would get all the way down to their snake, and then we would let one guy just fill out and smash him. And he's like, "Wait, I crawled all the way out here. I was about to shoot 4 dudes. All you have to do is not let him fill the snake. Come on, guys.
Can you, hey, back players, stop winning the gunfights.
One
I
job.
need some shine.
One
Yeah.
job."
Yeah, so, at this point, look, if the Saints want to have any chance of making a Sunday, they can't have these blowouts. Because anytime you take a blowout loss, then you have to go and win big.
Right.
And, and
It's crazy. I did see them practice yesterday, and I mean, they looked way more controlled. So it's kind of odd to just see them dropping
They have
zones so
moments
bad.
out here where they look like, oh, hey, they're going to win this point, or hey, they have the advantage at this point. And I don't think they understand when they have those opportunities, so they let them go. But you can see that they have those opportunities, they're just not quite there yet.
yeah, the zone control has just been
If they had one
non-existent.
If they had one Cali Rudolph.
Yeah, just need a Cali Rudolph back there. Quarterbacking things
I don't
with
know if they
50
can
pods.
afford him. I don't know if they can afford him because obviously he's expensive, but man,
Very
they make a big
expensive.
difference.
Yeah, it was funny that one time that Thomas, during your guys' game, came over, needed a clip. How'd that
Yep.
conversation go?
Oh. You just said, hey, I'm out of paint. All right, well, I'm taking your spot. Okay, I'm going to go over here.
Yeah, I saw the move over. Like, hey,
Yeah.
Cali goes over here. Oh, and Thomas is going to steal one of his pods.
Yep.
Yeah, so jumping back into this one here with a 1-point lead. See if Aftermath can answer.
Both
As
teams with one in the snake, Matt.
still some time to go here. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in
50 Dorito
regulation.
again,
Red Legion right to that 50 Dorito again, or that 50 brick.
which is crazy because they did have a back center
I know.
Dorito way and the snake side brick, which is can see those zones.
I love to see the Red Legion pushing like this on the D side, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're on Aftermath's side. Aftermath still has 4 bodies alive. And he's in their D3 right
is he in
now.
their Dorito?
Yeah.
He's in
Wow.
D.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're D3.
Yeah, the bodies are going to start coming. Here goes one.
Well, nobody's looked. Yeah.
No one's looking at him. He
Yeah,
should just
no.
be feasting right now.
He probably is just kind of waiting. He knows he's really far. Let his guys catch up.
4 Aftermath players left alive.
Yeah, you can see him here on your screen. They're just tucked in their spots, having to play the other side of the bunker because that D side's completely blown open. It's a damage control move outside wide. He gets diced up. Another buddy comes off that center. He is looking terrible here for Aftermath as they just have 2 bodies alive. They're all on the snake side.
Red Legions running a clinic on how to push down that D side, how to win points on the D side.
Yeah.
Maybe they feel like the points on the snake side are too easy. They want to challenge.
Yeah.
We need a challenge. And
Karslov is just bullying them going down that side because they did have guys on zones.
And he's forcing them to make the shot, right? The guys are on the zones, they're just missing the shot, and he's forcing it, right? If you don't shoot me, I'm going to go kill you all. So maybe he'll end up getting 2 guns over there, which will make it much easier for the Red Legion to get in the snake.
yeah, and in Cali, I mean, the people that played this field, so you're not really giving anything away here. But talk about how big those zones are that he's having to run through right now.
They're pretty big, and if you just have one guy on it, you can put him in and go, no problem. But they had 2, and this snakeside bunker over here, looking that way, has pretty massive gaps. So I'm not sure exactly if he's just running and shooting and maybe making him flinch on the way because they are really good at that. So.
Yeah, he does look like he is running and shooting into that spot, and that's a good point. I like that you bring that up. If you've increased your skill to a point where you can run and shoot accurately back at the people shooting at you, you're forcing them to flinch or die, and you'd rather flinch than die in most positions.
Yep.
So jumping back into this next one here, see if the Saints can put a gun on the Snake side, man.
They change it up and have Mouse go on the break. I love the way they're changing up the timing and the players over here on the Mouse side, on the Snake side
For Diesel, yeah.
Making it very challenging and you know what they're going to do, what the package is going to be.
Body coming out of that wedge. That's survivability an issue here
Let's see
currently
if
for
the
the
Saints
Saints.
can take advantage of that Doritos side right now.
They're in position to attack
No,
over there,
yeah.
Kelly. 4-on-5 advantage here for Diesel.
He should go.
He should go, not shoot inside, go outside and wrap.
Now he can't.
Little under
Way too long.
little under 6 minutes to go as Mark Johnson moves up into that crucial wedge position. Try to give his Snake player some support, and Saints gonna get a body into the Snake though.
Looks like Dees might want to just kind of sit back here, and there's these spots, talk and shoot their guns and try to figure out
Yeah,
the field a little bit better.
Mouse wasn't pushing the issue.
No, it's definitely a defensive posture for Diesel. They do feel the corner behind Mouse. And right now, Diesel's in the spots, right? I would prefer the Dorito corner to the tower over there on the D side, but in these 5 spots, you can hold off a lot of bad guys.
Yeah. When you saw this field, Callie,
Mm-hmm.
you must have been pretty happy about how the back bunkers are set up as the 2 or the 3.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of spots you can shoot on the break, so that's always fun.
Oh, Mark checks off, look.
Yep.
Well, guys just shoot, but also a lot of gunfights you get to get.
Oh, right, correct.
Sometimes you're just shooting a blind zone. Oh, another.
Checks
Oh,
off,
Mark.
getting
Yeah,
shot
Mark.
by that guy.
Yeah, Mark coming off in that wedge, and
Struggling this match.
That's rough.
yeah, that allows Saints to filter out to the Landry Logistics bunker,
Yep.
one of our new sponsors. Such a crucial spot. But yeah, Callie was saying that as somebody that you've been, we played together back when you were
Right,
15. That's how long you've been doing this. But I looked at this field and I'm thinking, man, if you're a good gunfighting back player,
Yeah.
this is an awesome field for you.
Yeah, bring
Yeah.
a lot of pods.
Yeah.
Definitely have to bring a lot of pods. Definitely have to be
Oh,
dominant
there
on your
goes
gun.
Saints.
Did he get him? No. Oh.
Saints making a move on that D side. Looks like he's going to get the kill and end up getting taken out. But 2 bodies coming off for Diesel.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
Clint Johnson to get a little penalty there. He was chirpy.
Yeah.
And here goes the release on that side from the next Latin State players.
Okay.
Mouse is
you
going
gotta
to
get
try
your
to win
gun
this
up.
one.
Oh.
Mouse begging for a penalty. Not going to get it. Clean trade.
He did have his gun pointed towards him, so.
Yeah. The corner was the guy who should have got him. The corner was looking
Yeah.
inside. There's no one on this side of the field, so there's
Saints
no
gonna get a
excuse for
point
that
here.
corner to look inside. Saints getting a point, yeah.
Yeah, that's one that that AC's going to want back.
Yeah.
Because like you, Rich, you were saying, okay, yeah, I like the guy on the back corner bunker on the D side. Other than that, great spots,
Yeah.
and they have a huge lead. There's no reason they should be losing that
Kind
point.
of illustrates, though, on this field, even if you have the spots, it's tough to play defense, right? Even if you're
Yeah.
some of the best guys in the world, if they take a risk and get up in that 50 and get a couple key kills, it's tough.
I think that is one of the questions still to be answered is how much defense can you play on this field? Again, with these seductive back bunkers, you have these 2, big stand-ups in the back corners. The back center has some great shots. You would think you should be able to play some defense on this field.
It's kind of corner dependent, right? Like if you have both corners, you can play a lot of defense. If you lose one corner and the other team turns the field,
Yeah.
you're in a tough spot. Now you've got to turn your side of the field.
Depends on how aggressive and smart your snake guy is, because he can come all the way down to your side if he's not picking and choosing his battles correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. And it also is it's the second and third snake guy sometimes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are letting one snake guy go in there, and if he dies, no one else is getting in there.
Looks like Legion trying to get to the snake off the break, and he ends up getting clipped out right as he was diving in.
Aftermath all the way to the fifth
Ooh.
snake, Maddie. I don't know if they know he's there.
Malloy knows he's there. He
Malloy
missed
does,
him when
okay.
he crawled
Ooh.
around. He filled the corner really fast because he knew they went. And if he doesn't make it there, then he can come all the way down and win the game.
Castro got in there into the 50 snake for Aftermath quickly, but he just barely missed a shot as the player got into the wedge. It was very close.
I love that we're getting to see Malloy here in the snake. He's such a good gunfighter, moves around so well. We often see him in that kind of defensive position like
Yeah.
Callie in the back, communicating, supporting everybody else. But he's so good when he switches to offense.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm not coaching those guys, because I tell you who'd be the first guy in the snake.
Yes. Yeah. Small, fast.
Small,
great
fast,
shot.
and
Hard to
amazing.
shoot, yeah. Crazy wicked snapshot.
Yeah.
He's going back. He's so proactive, too. So
I
he's
was
going
gonna
back to
say
snake
that,
1,
yeah.
gets into snake 2, back and forth.
It's like having 2 guys in there where everybody else just hits their spot, sits their spot, and either looks in or outside. He's going forward, backward, just constantly probing.
So we might be able to see a little bit of defense because the Russians are up and have good spots.
Well, and Sergey just backfilled
Yeah, they're
to the
going
door.
backward instead of forward. So
Am I missing the 4th Red Legion player? Back center,
I think
corner?
he might be in that far.
Ooh, look at this highway, though. Run
Nice.
from Castro. Bunkers out Malloy.
Yeah.
Now Malloy's like, I'm not going in the snake if you guys aren't going to protect
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
Listen, most valuable guy on here, you let him run me down. Red Legion with snake corner, taking the walk, back center, and
Oh,
3-1
bad
only
death.
now.
Bad death for Aftermath.
Yeah, so 3-on-2 was a 4-on-2 advantage, but looks like Gladstone maybe gets shot there, leaving it a 3-on-2 advantage. Aftermath does have the only player on the snake side, and he is pressing his advantage.
Yeah, Morris.
Good opportunity here.
Morris now all the way on to Legion side of the field, trying to make this a closer match.
Let's listen for that gun again.
Yeah, 3-1, 5 minutes left.
Yeah, you can hear his back guy saying Charger, which I think
Yeah,
means go
that's
all the
their-
way
that's
down.
all the way,
He's just
yeah.
taking a really long time to do it.
Yeah, that's Rich Telford speed right there. That's as fast as he can go.
Oh, he's going to get the free
yeah.
kill on
Okay,
Karslev. And maybe a little 2-pack here for Morris. Morris going to come through, forces the back center, Krill Pridney, to try to move up, and he moves
Morris,
up
good
right
game.
into guns.
Good game for Morris there, Matty. Aftermath, 3 left alive, Matty.
Yeah, and there seemed to be a little unsure on the count as
gonna be a
Morris is
game.
all the way. Yeah, this has ended up being this is what we were hoping to see here. Going to be a 1-point match, most likely with, well, we'll see how much time left. Still 4:22 here on the clock.
Did they
and
not see their guy in the corner?
Aftermath
I think
being
they do.
very
They-
careful here on this close. And
That's the international sign, right?
Yeah. I mean, the guy was on the wedge and the Dorito side on the break, and then he backfilled to the Dorito, and then he started getting kind of loose in a gray area over there, so maybe they just weren't sure which guy they shot.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry, right?
Right. But I mean,
Generally
they're
speaking, they're
down,
shooting at you. Go.
down 2 points, 4
Yeah.
minutes.
You give it like 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a small bump.
Risk-
I'm going to reevaluate.
One of you risk.
well,
the
also
body real quick.
Legion's not a team that's typically going to hide in a position like this.
Yeah.
Right.
In that
Right.
situation, the only way that happens is if someone's over there working on his gun, trying to get his hopper back
Yeah.
on,
That-
and he's like, just give me a second. Just give me a second.
Yeah, exactly. But that was not the case. The
Nope.
coast was clear. Point here for Aftermath. And let's check in again with Lauren Kelly.
Thanks, Latin Saints. Know this is going to be a battle. They managed to get 1 point against AC Diesel, but they know that they're the underdogs. They're going to be a little underestimated. They said they just want to keep their mental game strong. Whether they're down 3 points or they're up a point, they want to keep the energy high and keep the belief that they can get out on the field and show these teams what they're made of.
Yes, and keep guns on the snake side.
Yes.
That's been the big flaw here
And
in the chink
I'm
in the
going to
armor.
go ahead and throw this out there. Go ahead and stop mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it. They're
Guy
same,
with
same,
the
same,
orange
right?
gun.
Yeah. If you've got 5 guys, put 3 or 4 of them on mouse, right? The other guy's just in check.
The-
He's really been their only offense, right? Am I missing something?
I mean, Jesse,
Jesse
Jesse got to their side and then got shot by his own team.
I mean, he's made it look so good when he was doing it.
Listen, Jesse got a guy behind him and didn't even know about it.
I mean, BJ did crawl down too, but
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
they shot Mouse on the break.
Ooh, yeah, and 2 bodies actually. Is Baginski going to be taking the walk, the Iceman?
4-on-3 advantage for the Saints. Need a point here.
Yeah, only 3:43 left to go. Down by 3. See if the Saints can summon the spirit that Lauren was just talking about. They do get a body here into the snake. Crawls right into snake 1. And he's looking cross field.
If that
Yeah.
juice box guy can get, I was going to say get to the corner to help his wire.
Yeah, I don't like to fill in. I always like to fill with corner. Also, that Dorito can release.
Well, yeah, if you fill out wide, wrap around and put this guy in, because whoever this is for AC Diesel in the back corner bunker is just completely dominant down the
Yeah.
sideline. No one's been able to check him in.
It's probably because that new high-tech Halo loader he's got. He has that advantage over everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Saints are kind of falling into Diesel's trap right now. They're up a
Yeah.
body, and they win that gunfight down the sideline. That's a huge kill.
Go.
Might have been BJ.
Yeah, I think it was BJ.
Yeah.
You got 3 minutes. Let's get down the field.
2 in the snake now for the Saints.
He has to kill that.
They have no
wedge
idea that
first.
they're in their side.
Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Now
yep,
run the
2.
flag in.
This is just the snake is so powerful, man. People just stacking up 2 and 3 packs
And
here.
it's not even just the snake that's so powerful. It's if you don't have eyes on it.
Yeah,
You know what
if
I
you
mean?
don't know
That's-
he's there, you're screwed.
Well, we've been talking about it, Callie, and you would probably agree because you guys had this working for you great in your win in that first set against the Bears. It's not about your snake player. It's about the snake package. It's about the group of guys going to that side because you're going to be losing that first attacker occasionally. You're going to be losing that guy out of the back corner bunker in a gunfight because he's going to be in a gunfight the whole time. You're going to be losing bodies. What does everyone else
That's a
do when
really
that
good
happens?
point. It's really not a one-on-one thing over there as much as it's a 3-on-3 or 2-on-3, depending on how it ends up, and which 3 can produce that more consistently than the other 3 guys. That's a really good point.
Well, because we've seen so many snakes where it has kind of been a 1 or a 2-man option in there. in the past 2 seasons.
Usually, right?
Yeah, very creative snake layouts that we've seen Jason Chosen, our commissioner, been coming out with. Brings this little more traditional paintball field for here for Chicago.
Usually he hates snake guys, so he just throws a bunch of bunkers out there that you can't really put anything together with.
Yeah, we've had some strong D-sides too, so and middles. But yeah, so it is going to be about your group over here.
Aftermath, snake on the break. Red Legion holds
far
back.
run on the Dorito side.
Yeah, why not? Seems to be working for him. Gets all the way at Dorito alive.
Yeah, Karsla has been kind of doing whatever he wants on that D side for the most part.
Yeah, and when Karslev is on, he is on and hard to stop, right? When he's feeling it,
Yeah.
he's really, really good at that read and react and that running and shooting. And those two are a powerful combination of, Aftermath guy gets caught going forward, trying to get around. Danny was on the tape waiting for him. Sergey releases from the back center to the center juice box. Malloy out to the snake corner. Red Legion with a huge advantage here. They've got 2 on the snake side. Aftermath has no one snake side. The guy in the juice box was trying to get out but got shot in the head. Aftermath down to just 3 players left alive.
So where do you really think about clock management? You have 3 minutes left. You have 2 guys alive, and they're in the snake. Unless this Dorito player dive bombs and somehow wins that whole side, it's
Gonna be a free kill here for the snake.
Yeah. It's always so amazing to me when the outside guy on the snake side is looking Dorito side. Like you basically give yourself no chance to win the game or to get back in that point because you're just conceding that side of the field. They're like, hey, if he decides to come up and shoot us in the back, we're losing the point. Move on.
Right.
Yeah, so Diesel Saints and Aftermath Legion. No blowouts, really. I mean, with the Saints being able to put a couple points on the board, showing some signs of life.
Hey, every event they get a little bit better.
They just switched the line back to Jesse.
Yeah,
Mouse,
Mark's back in.
Mark, Clint.
Bugitsky.
Yep.
Guessing they're going to be looking for Mouse to either get to that snake corner or get to that snake. Him and Jesse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jesse probably first, him second, or vice versa. Like Mouse first to snake.
Yeah, Mouse going to go all the way snake off the break.
He's so smooth when he runs for a big guy and just glides in there. Diesel loses their first attacker on the D side, Matty.
Okay, so that whole side of the field's open.
Yeah, so right
The
now.
only player stopping them is the back center
And look at that
maybe
Dorito guy,
Mouse.
just standing up, right? Obviously no pressure, so
Go.
you got to release there, bro.
Yeah.
That's the international sign for go.
Yeah.
Saints now with one in the snake as well, Matt.
Yeah, good crossfield spread for the Saints and some penetration early getting up to that Goose Island bunker. Shout out to one of our new sponsors.
Yeah.
And
If he would have stayed Dorito side, he could have basically guaranteed that nobody got out on Dorito side, but they lose Baginski in the back center. Diesel down to 3 players. Juice Box, Snake 1, and Snake Wing.
D-side struggling here in this point for AC Diesel.
Well, and the Saints D side is struggling too, just in the sense that they have no pressure and they have a huge opportunity just to go down the field right now. Just literally only one looking at him is that Juice Box.
Yeah.
And he's got the tiniest of gaps.
You're down by 2. There's a minute and 26 seconds left. He must not know what the count is or we're feeling that pressure in the correct way here because the opportunity is existing for them to make this a game.
Yeah, and Mouse should be looking in over Mark, and Mark should be watching over Mouse because when they're both looking snake side, that guy can, in the inside could go right there and get him.
Oh, that's a
There's the
penalty.
penalty.
Yeah, I was going to say he got shot before he got there. Penalty, major, a penalty. Our first major, actually, of the tournament assessed on the Saints. Probably going to put the coffin nail in for this game.
No,
Mouse now.
Well, they're down by 2 with only a minute left.
In the game, not
yes.
the point.
The game, yeah,
Sorry,
not
Matt.
the point.
Yeah, Callie. Gosh, pay attention to what he's saying, bro. Saints going to be able to possibly win one more point if they can get Mouse out of this snake.
Oh, boy.
Mouse about to get dunked on. Ooh, got to be careful there on that trade.
Yep. Good game there for the Saints, man. I mean, they squandered a few opportunities, but overall, it's an improvement, right?
Absolutely. 3-4 right now. I mean, there still is a chance. 38 seconds left. They could tie this one up.
Matt, there's no way possible.
Oh, here we go.
for them to tie this up, okay?
Here we
I'm
go.
going to guarantee that they're not going to tie up this match, okay?
Let's just
I'd put
all
$2, $3 on it.
let's just all remember it was actually Legion down by 5, I believe, to Impact. And Rich was like, "There's no way."
I like the
they
fact
have
that
a
you
chance.
continuously bring up the one time in my whole life that I was wrong. The one freaking time. That's all
time.
you can focus on.
The one.
Hey, you instigated that memory. It's all your fault.
Yeah, it usually is.
Now but you were right. This is a good look for the Saints. You're playing AC Diesel.
Yeah, the highest paid players in the league, right?
Yeah, that's a team that, from a talent perspective, and then getting him in as your coach. I mean, yeah, they're about as stacked as a team can get, and it's a 1-point game with 38 seconds left. This is a good look for the Saints.
Well, and this is a good look for their new coach, too. Diesel's new coach, J-Rab.
How is Karslev doing that?
He's a bad mofo. 3-on-5 advantage here for the Red
I
Legion.
don't know. They're in your bracket here, Callie, so
Yeah,
you better
I'm just-
figure out a way to
you know,
stop it.
Why do you think Callie's up here,
Well-
Matt? Not just because he likes to hang out with us, I assure you.
Right.
Phil to the corner for the Red Legion. Red Legion has Snake 1, Snake corner, center 50 brick in the Goose Island bunker, and then one player in the tall tower over on the D side, and then Karslep's over on the D side somewhere as well. So 5-on-2
Yeah.
advantage, 5-on-3 advantage here for the Red Legion.
Time ticking down, though, right now. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left. See if Aftermath can answer. Just better field position all the way across the field for
Yeah.
Legion again.
Yeah, and I mean, when I say how is he doing that, I really mean how is he doing that with the breakout that
Yeah.
Aftermath had.
How is it
I was
happening?
looking
It's not
at
supposed to happen.
where their bodies are. He shouldn't be able to just slide in.
Wow, Sergey taking the walk.
Untested.
Sergey might have got shot by his own guy.
He could have. Yeah.
He did the immediate turnaround
Yeah.
hand gesture of disrespect to his teammate.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
that really just happened? As Aftermath losing 2 bodies, though, from this Snake side.
Okay, probably blow the buzzer if you want to have another point. Or maybe they're trying to keep the spread low. I don't know.
Red Legion with Malloy in the Snake corner. I think it's Karslev in the Dorito 3 over there. Player on the inside
Oh
getting
my
checked.
gosh!
How did-
got him all the way to the corner.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's really poor containment on this field. It seems like it's harder than it should be to shoot the outside guys.
I mean, we're early on in the tournament, but we were watching some guys just run through lanes,
Yeah.
run all over the
But
place.
practice was like that too. They would just somehow get out there. You're like, bro,
Yeah.
this point was supposed to be over. Then you let him fill the corner.
Yeah.
It's like I was shooting at him, man. It just,
Yeah.
I don't know what I.
Speaking of practice last weekend, where were you when Sergey was trying to beat me up, Callie?
Well, I heard you were about to call in the big guns, but you guys got it under control. So
Thanks. I appreciate you being there for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Well, let's check in again with Lauren.
Thanks. Most likely, Diesel will take this win against Latin Saints. However, Alex Goldman is not happy with the performance so far, mostly saying that this is not the energy. He said that they're going to be tested all weekend long, so it's really important that they have a positive mindset and they increase the hunger to win.
Yeah, mindset at the top level, so crucial. Also, if you guys are joining us on your social media networks, thank you so much. You are watching the best paintball players on planet Earth throwdown here, a little outside of Chicago for the NXL Windy City Major. And please head on over to GoSports.com. Watch the rest of this tournament. Got some really good games coming up here. Can't wait to see, especially with how Diesel's looking against the Saints right now. They have to play Tampa Bay Damage at noon. So that's going to be a big test. And the point here.
Aftermath just letting the clock run out. I guess they're trying to keep this spread lower.
Yeah, well, you had brought that up. Talk to a little bit about why a team would do that.
Well, when you're in a tight bracket, what I mean by tight bracket is all the scores are pretty close. You need those points to not be against you. So if you're already losing, you don't want to lose by a lot. You could not make Sunday by 1 or 2 points. So it really has started to get very narrow making it into Sunday. And we were a victim of that last event. We barely missed the cut. And you look back at your first match, your second match, like, man, if we just didn't do this that 1 point or didn't let them score this quick point here, it can really bite you. So, it is interesting when they decided to start doing it. I'm not sure what that decision was, but
So 37 seconds left in this one, and it is a game. Can the Saints summon the spirit, take down the favorites in this match? AC Diesel, we will see.
and this is a perfect example right here. The Saints are 1 point from AC, right? So they don't want to lose this point quick, but they obviously want to try to win the point quick because they want to tie the game. But if it's going bad, you don't want to have a -2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go in the hole farther.
Yeah, because,
Mouse.
yeah, I mean, taking a 1 point loss to Diesel, like you had just broke down, Callie, not disaster, right?
Right, but Mouse could steal this point right here if he... Nope, not enough time.
No, that is going to do it. So Diesel is going to very narrowly take the victory here with a 4-3 score. Again, their next game is going to be at noon against Tampa Bay Damage. Aftermath will be also playing in that set against Houston Heat. We're going to see Heat take on the Bears in the next set with Damage taking the field for the first time against Columbus Level. Got Callie Rudolph up here from Infamous. They're going to be taking on Legion around 11 o'clock here, Central Time. And it looks like that is going to do it here for this set. Callie, best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So stick around, more action coming at you from the 2023 NXL Windy City Major. Next up, Tampa Bay Damage taking on Level Houston Heat and the Bears. I'm Andy Marshall with Rich Telford here on GoSports.com. We'll see you in just a few.
And I hear Drew to one trap. I mean, I just did it too slow.
Okay.